It has been 2 days. Breaking news, Overwatch finally does something, and breaking news, I finally upload a new video to my channel after 15,000 millennium. Sources are saying that I'm a lazy fucking lump of shit. Vendetta is what happens when you update magic for a modern audience, but here's the kicker. You can't make her a lesbian. See, the world isn't ready for things like live action Rouge or Latina lesbians. We can't handle it, alright? Put Vendetta down, Twitter artists. This one is not for you. God. Is there anyone in this fucking game who likes cock? Anyways, the skin tone is a bit dark on this one, so we're most likely getting 1 or 2 skins a year. Vendetta is the most recent DPS that spends 50% of her time being overpowered, and the other 50% being complete shit. Vendetta has to be one of the most comp-dependent characters in the entire game. Playing Vendetta can sort of be divided down into a flowchart, sort of like pseudocode. Is your team a rush comp? Yes? 5k. No? You're fucking dead. Her passive is Onslaught, which is something that should have been given to Reinhardt, but that's probably right below deleting 5v5 on the long list of things that make sense, and as such, Blizzard will never do. Oh, but he has a perk that does that. Yeah, and disabled people have wheelchairs and crutches. Still doesn't mean they wouldn't prefer having the ability to walk. Onslaught increases Vendetta's attack speed as she deals more damage. The Palestine Fang is her one and only weapon, and just like in Monster Hunter or Super Smash Bros. Or any other game, it takes less skill to use than an easy bake oven. 2 horizontal swipes and a final critical hit overhead does unfathomably high damage. When I was playing her, I had to constantly wipe my eyes because I thought there was no way Blizzard was actually letting me have fun while playing DPS in almost 2026. This sword cuts through supports and squishies like butter. Genji players wish that their sword was even half as good as this, but the ninja character can only use his sword for 10 seconds. Kiriko's mom told him that if he held it for longer than 10 seconds, he would self-destruct, and he just believed her, I guess. But I can see you, because I'm in your closet right now as we speak, and you're saying, oh, but how doesn't she die instantly? Not only is half of her health just raw armor, but she can block with her sword. This is why great swords are superior to every other close range weapon. You can cut them, you can give them a concussion, and you can block bullets. But in this case, our block is linked to a meter. This meter isn't just a health bar, it's also a resource meter for projected edge. Just like Doomfist, Reinhardt, and Venture, we're still chained down by the fact that this game is indeed a hero shooter. You already know the deal. If your target's running away, use this to make the proverbial door kick them on the way out so hard that they just die. Or use it to farm ult, that's what I do. Yeah, no, we're not beating the allegations on this one, but it's a good move, okay? We stole from TF2, rivals stole from us, now we're stealing from them. Now all that's left is for Valve to copy Overwatch by making Team Fortress 3, but not actually finishing the game, and adding a battle pass. In fact, you know what? I think I speak for all Team Fortress 2 players when I say we all want seasonal battle passes. Soaring Slice is a very funny ability. You can jump high into the air and come crashing down on someone's forehead, chopping them in half from head to balls, or you can just not. And she has a grapple. Hold on. How far can I go with this? Why is her portrait at the bottom of the screen cut off? Like, where is she going? Vendetta, come back. Where are you going? I could just cuck myself in the middle of the slam. Nah, I don't feel like it. No, I don't wanna. I already know the usual suspects will find a way to make this mechanic into a double hop backshot twerk spin slice combo that does 1,000,000 damage in a single second or something. So this might get patched, but it might not. The final topic on today's agenda, Sundering Blade. See, most of the time, people just jump behind shields when they see a bright red warning on their screen. But you can't do that because instead of nuking the entire area or traveling over the ground, Sundering Blade does an absurd amount of damage to anyone in the relatively narrow AoE and ignores shields because fuck you specifically. There will be times when you use this and hit no one. There will be times when everyone thinks it's a grand idea to stand in a single file line directly under where it's gonna hit. Single file up the staircase to heaven, single file. Vendetta is a character who's designed from the ground up to slice through all of the BS that goes on in your average game of Overwatch. And in conclusion, please hit me up if you look like her. Goodbye, sweetie. I love you.
I was just a kid in the suburbs doing alright. Then I became a young nigga overnight. When I catch low it's gonna be on site. 4.5s and ARPs. Up in the trenches with my new family. And a gang that's built on loyalty.